Right. So on the topic of Christmas, regardless whether you are a retailer or a hospitality business, it is absolutely important to make sure that COVID-19 does not steal the 2020 Christmas for you. So what are the things that you can do? I mean, for sure, there won't be any Christmas party this year while there's only 6 people allowed together. So the most profitable season of the year for both retailers and hospitality business has effectively just been canceled. But you still need cash to survive. So therefore, what can you do as a hospitality business?
Well, we think there are three things that you can do right now to really try to save the season. And it doesn't mean that all Christmas parties need to be canceled. It just means they need to take a different form. Everybody still wants to celebrate. I'd say they want to celebrate even more this year than any, simply to get back to some sense of normalcy and try to reclaim some joy that is left in 2020. So some of the things that hospitality businesses in particular can do, and in fact all direct-to-consumer businesses should do, is stay close to your customer. Really get close to the consumer. How do you do that when you're used to walk-in trade and you're used to not really having a sophisticated CRM function? Well, the first thing you can do is build your database. Incentivize people to sign up, launch competitions, collect and build that customer profile. You already need to do it for track and trace. Now's the time to take that opportunity to really build out what that customer profile looks like. And put in place an old-fashioned email newsletter. It's been around forever, much maligned, but it still works. The second thing you can do is communicate regularly, authentically, and usefully. Tell the story of your business and your brand. Bring people into the journey. Let them in on what you're struggling with, how you've adapted, what you are doing as a team and as a family to celebrate the season, and how you can share that and get them involved and bought into what you're trying to accomplish. Engage people, elicit reviews, have them come back to you and say, how have you enjoyed the food that we're preparing, the service that you've engaged with, whether it's delivery, takeaway, or in the restaurant, and show this user-generated content both on your website, through your social channels, and in any other forum. People love to see that the engagement they've taken has a voice and lives on. And some really good examples of these things in action are from Hawksmoor, a really fabulous steakhouse that has grown very quickly. They send emails, and the emails are letters that are written by the founders. And they're not flashy, they're not full of graphics, but what they are is very heartfelt, authentically written, and conversational in tone. It's like I got something from an old friend, and it tells me exactly how it is, what I can expect, and how I can best engage with the brand. PizzaExpress is a track and trace app, and they engage with you to allow you to view the menu. And then ice cream parlors such as Venchi, they launch gamified loyalty programs, anything to keep you really engaged in ways outside of simply consuming that product in the same place you always have.
Another area that is really important where you can make a difference is you've got to be ready to pivot this year. So think about, as rules change and you never know what you can or cannot offer, but what experience can you offer virtually? What can you do to get cash in now? So for example, to get in cash now, sell vouchers, give them a declining discount. So if you buy the voucher now, you get £200 more for your party, and you can carry that forward until eternity if you need to. But get that cash in. Second, have an agile mindset. What else is there that you can sell? Again, there's some great examples of people doing this really well. So Pret A Manger's new subscription service, which I'm a huge fan of. I've got my 5 a day down now. There are restaurants that are selling home delivery kits now. Dirty Bones, for example, has a DIY food kit. There are plenty of other ones as well. PizzaExpress, again, is offering a tasting experience in collaboration with Fevertree. And Hoxton, the famous Hoxton hotels, had set up a site of glamping glamour in their country house in Oxfordshire during the summer. So rather than selling hotel rooms, they were selling tents. So you got to be flexible, you got to be agile, and you got to be ready to pivot no matter what is being thrown at you. And that is a mindset. That is not something you can just build. You just have to have that mindset.
And the third thing you can do is ruthlessly, and we mean ruthlessly, exploit technology. There's never been more of it out there that's easier to use, that's quicker to deploy. And that can also mean it's very confusing. But it doesn't take much to think about what it is you really need and find some very simple to use apps or plugins, a way to use that agile mindset and put it into place. So even start with thinking about, what does your website offer? Again, old-fashioned website, but does it really work as hard as you need it to? Does it have all the stories on there that you need it? Does it have ways to engage, such as getting on the email list? Does it have the ways to book and how to make sure that I can understand what the customers can understand, what the experience will be when they get there? Really think about that. And then what does it mean to redefine the Christmas holiday or the holiday party? Draw that out for your customers. Use it as a great content marketing experience. One of the really nice websites I've seen lately is by José Pizarro, and his brand, his restaurants, his experiences, and the products that he sells are all on one. You can find them all in one place, and it's delivered quite nicely. Engage with startups who you can use their products pretty cheaply. You can start with a platform like Validify, where they collect a lot of these startups and retail technologies and explain what they are and give you ways to kind of compare and contrast the functionality and what they can mean, to kind of take the complexity out of the conversation a little bit. And finally, consider a mix of established software solutions like LS Retail. Full disclosure, I sit on the board and I'm a big fan, but they offer a whole suite of products that you can use, from loyalty to tableside ordering. And think about businesses like that alongside smaller tech businesses who can do some specific point solutions, such as Qudini, which can help you manage queues outside the business, physical queues as well as virtual queues, and businesses like Preventa, which allow you a very quick way to do tableside ordering.
So just to summarize quickly, there are 3 things you should really be doing now in the run up to Christmas. 1 is stay close to your customer. 2, be ready to pivot. And 3, ruthlessly exploit the technology that's out there. So in summary, we hope you enjoyed our little talk. This was, I think, number 4 of our little podcasts, and we'll be back with some more. Feel free to reach out to either of us on LinkedIn, and we hope to talk to you all very soon, and have a Merry Christmas.